This week, we are back with an Ask Bird Mom, and it's been a while, and I miss you guys. And I've been so hungry to reconnect with you guys and to plug back in. Thank you to everybody who is in the Discord. I've gotten to have such nice messages from all of that gang there, and I got to get to read what's going on with people, and I miss everyone. And this summer was just bananas. Tab, you know what, Tabby? I am going live more often. I was really sort of off the grid for much of this summer. I had a crazy August in particular. Like the whole summer was action packed and bananas, but like the last 5-6 weeks have been really like an uncomfortable growth stretch roller coastery time for me personally. These Bird Mom streams are our real talk advice streams where we talk about stuff that's going on in our lives and about like figuring out how to navigate them. And I don't want any of you to think for a minute that I am somehow done or like the cake is baked. I remember when I was much younger thinking that like I would hit a certain point of adulthood and I would just have everything figured out by then. And I would just like know the answers to things. I would just know everything and I would have it all figured out. And the very cool thing that I've learned in life is that certainly if you're smart and you're like seeking and trying, you never have everything figured out. And you're constantly learning new things and you're constantly open to growing and learning more and figuring it out. And each time you up level, it's like when you hit the next level in a game, there's like a whole new battery of challenges that you've got to figure out and see if you can be good at. Life is just like that. You're constantly up leveling and figuring out how you can do the best you can in the next level in your game. So there's a lot of learning this summer, guys. That was the theme. I'll tell you more. Wait, Finn West, so wonderful. It was so nice to see you, Finn. Finn, I like your new title. Thank you for the wonderful time. I'm so glad you see. You're such a doll. Thank you, honey. Star Trend, thank you. Sabine, I know it's still August in my brain too. Tell me about. Yeah, I love Yazan Khalid, of course. Nestbot, heartburn, thank you. Phoenix, justice does rain from above. Local peeve, I always have advice about making friends. If you want to stay on for a bit, let's talk about that. I love that. K for T. Oh, Nathan B, thank you. That is so nice. Thank you. Justice definitely rains from above. Tabitha, save this question. You know what? I'll do a video answering this question. I love that because I've got so much. I love the phrase voice lines too, Tito. Thank you. Guess what? You're trans. Yay, Molly. Woo! Love that. That's awesome. Yes, pharmacy does need to be made canon. I agree. Definitely. Thank you. You guys are wonderful. Hello, Hyperion Trash. Hello, Ella. This is so nice. You guys are wonderful. You made my mom. I love that. Tabitha, thank you. So I'm going to start this Bird Mom. Let me first start with the disclaimer, and then I'm going to tell you a little story about my summer, or like a little chain of story. And then we're going to get to questions. Ask Bird Mom Real Talk Advice stream. Ella. This is when people come on and talk to us about what's going on in their lives. We're doing one this week and one next week on Monday at 5 p.m. EST. And if you're interested and have something you want to talk about and want to come on stream and talk, please go to the Discord, join the Discord, and DM ProNess. And that is the person who will give you all of the instructions. And at some point between questions, guys, I want you to tell everyone what you guys have been up to for the summer, but we've got so much to cover, so much to talk about, and so little time. So disclaimer first, this is officially an entertainment stream. This is an entertainment stream. I am not a medical professional. I have zero medical training. I am just a trusted adult here to talk to you, to help you through these moments that you're going through. If you find yourself really feeling like you're in trouble or finding yourself in a situation that feels insurmountable, please, please go find professional help. I love therapy. Your local phone number, whatever the emergency number is in the country you're in the US, it's 911. If you need it, please call it. And please find real help if that is what you need. But if you just need to talk to a trusted adult who is here and loves you and would love to help you with tools in your toolbox, that is me. And that is what we are doing here today. Okay. Disclaimer disclaimed. Let me see. And rocket jump is so dangerous. There we go. Unlike mercy, what are we talking about? Play nice. Ah, merci. Merci, France. Merci, la France. Oh my gosh, you failed your tutorials. It's so annoying. I hate that. Don't worry, you take them again. They'll take them again. T-Mac, thank you. Local Peep, thank you. Anime IMY, thank you. So nice. Yeah, Abe, thank you. And Buggin, I will take that. I think Pat Benatar rocks. Pat Benatar is amazing. Thank you, MA. Abe, thank you for welcoming everyone. Guys, we have Ness who's modding the YouTube right now, and Abe is modding the TikTok. And if you have a question and want to jump in, just get their attention. And that way we can put you on the list either for next week, or if we have time at the end, we can try to stick you in at the end. Okay? We'll try to do what we can. Hello, Mexico. Hello, Peachy. Jeremy, you're watching during Spanish. You're so funny. Chaluk, you're awesome. Escarlet Kairos, I'm glad you like it. Thank you. These are so good. All right. So I was on an epic journey this summer. This summer was all over the place. Last summer felt like a triumphant journey. You know, we had my son's bar mitzvah, and then we went on this like dream trip I wanted to go on. And then we had like more triumph from a work project that had gone really well. And like, it was just, and then we, visited friends that felt so good at the end. And this summer started on a really rough note for me, or this summer trip. And it taught me a big lesson. I went to go visit with my family a woman who had been like a friend, or like, I don't know, a maternal figure, let's call her. She had been like a person who took care of me when I first moved to France. And I went thinking that I don't even know, that I had to go visit, that I had to go see her. And I did it at the expense of my comfort and at the expense of my family's comfort. And I hadn't seen her in a very long time. And it wound up being very uncomfortable. Like, as nice as it was to get to see her after so much time, it's like I took my family on this trip, not for me, not for us, but for some idea I had in my head of it being for this person. And it was a reminder to me that when you're giving really of yourself, not just because you think that person will like it, or because you think somehow you're going to do something for this, but you have but when you're really just giving wholly of yourself and fully of yourself and with love from yourself, that's how to give. But to do something out of service that isn't really for you, and I don't know if that comes out sounding right. I believe in selflessness, but I believe in selflessness when it's feeding yourself. I hope that makes sense. We went on a trip that started us off on the wrong foot. And we sort of started off emotionally in the hole, sort of saying, what are we doing? And it was hard to catch up. And then the rest of the trip, while it was incredible, and we went to these incredible places and amazing places, it was difficult because it wasn't, I don't know. It wasn't fully integrated. I don't know. Does that make sense? Am I being clear at all? I have no idea. I want to see if they're in the comments, if anybody understands it. And so I found myself on this trip feeling really out of sorts a lot. It's making sense. Thank you, Finn. You had a hard one too, heartburn? Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, here's the thing. I'm doing great. It was the kind of summer where I found myself like not using the tools I know work for me in my toolbox. I found myself just sort of going along to get along and not prioritizing taking care of myself and not declaring myself. And it started that way and it almost ended that way. And so it wound up being a harder trip than it needed to be. Like I was in such incredible places and I was with people that I love, and I wasn't present for chunks of it because I was sort of lost in my head because I wasn't fully taking care of myself during it. And so, of course, needless to say, after you spend a summer not taking care of yourself, thinking that you're helping other people, but you're not really, because if you can't pour from an empty cup. I came home feeling not rested and not healthy and immediately got sick. And so had COVID for this last week. I'm testing negative now. I'm fine. I feel fine, but got right home and got right into bed and went, oh my God, I can't believe it. But in fact, I feel like that almost happened for me. I feel like it was like the chance I needed to just lay in bed and sleep and rest and regroup and refocus and reconnect to what's important to me and reconnect to my values and reconnect to doing what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. It was this really challenging, interesting growth summer that I'm still learning from. So while I wish an easier summer on all of you, and I hope that everyone had an easier summer, I hope you know that even when you're in these very uncomfortable growth periods, they really are happening for you to teach you what it is you need to work on in yourself. Just saying. I hope that that makes sense. Let me see. You're seeing the right. I've got, I think, wait, oh, is that, what's going on with the chat there? Oh, I'm okay. I'm really okay. It is hard when you know that. Then that was so great. Thank you so much, Heartburn. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Oh, Finn. Yeah, it was, local peeve. I'm sorry. Ivy, thank you. Yes, it's true. Chili's. Yes, it is me. Thank you. Does it make sense? Good. Thank you. I'm glad you get it. Yeah, no, I feel like it sort of forced me to look at like, what are the most important things? What are my values? What are the most important things? How are the ways that I want to take care of myself, take care of my head, take care of my body, take care of my family, my inner unit, who I love, spend time with people I love. And I feel like this sort of dovetails with today being 9/11 and remembering that it's really important to be here for you and here for people who you love, and to put in the time when you might not have it, you know? I'm really happy that I got so much quality time with Rob and with Mickey, and that we got to have like this kind of great time with them. I think for both of them, they both got to have like a really incredible time and didn't have that kind of self-consciousness and that kind of weirdness. But you know, not everyone's on the same page every time. So you learn, you live, you learn. Let me see. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, glad. Thank you, local peeve. I'm glad you get it. Sweetener, it is the most fun acting in Overwatch. We'll do another AMA soon, and I'll tell you all of that too, for sure. But wait, but let's talk to people about what's going on with them right now, because that was that. Yeah, okay. I told you guys about the Easter Bunny. I told you it was like, there we go. Okay, I'll tell you about that later. I'll talk about that later. Okay. First person who's coming on today to talk to us about something that's going on right now is Sabine, who is moving to Germany. Sabine, are you there? Nespot, do you want to bring Sabine on? Oh, nerdy. I'm glad you needed to hear that. I'm going to follow up on that and say a little bit more about it. There's like a little more.
Can you hear me?
I'll tell you, because I've got to like wrap that up a little more neatly. I'll do that after we talk to Sabine. I love this screensaver, Sabine. That's fantastic.
Thanks. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Okay. How are
Okay.
you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Do we have you in voice? Do we have you in face? What do we have you in today?
Just voice for right now.
That is great for me. I love it. Did you make this piece of art?
No, I didn't. Whoever did, though, they're a great artist.
It's really good. Yeah, it looks fantastic. Talk to me. What's going on?
So I have full plans to move to Germany. It's not really so much of like it's a plan, it's more of like this is definitely happening. But like now that like the more that I'm like excited, but the more that I think about it, the more I'm like really scared. I don't know if I can do this. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this.
What's bringing you there?
To Germany?
Yeah.
Um, I've had a hard life so far, and my current like living situation isn't great. I want something new. And Europe is a pretty good place in terms of a lot of things. So
Yeah.
I think those things are the big things for me.
How long have you been thinking about Germany? Why Germany?
Not that long, actually, honestly. I have a friend in Germany. I think that's the biggest thing for me is that I actually know somebody there. I'm
Yep.
not sure. I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready to move to a country with absolutely nobody that I know. So helpful to know at least someone.
Definitely. Absolutely. Oh my God. Can I ask how old you are?
I'm 24. I'll be 25 in November.
It's perfect. This is exactly the moment in your life when you should do something like this. Exactly. Have you been to Germany before? Have you been around Europe before?
I haven't. So I'm kind of going into this a little bit like, those kind of like movie cliche things where they're like, I'm just gonna pack up my bags and just leave one of these days. That's how I feel. I'm like, I'm just gonna pack it. Everyone's like, oh, you should go visit first. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna pack everything one of these days. I'm just gonna leave. I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going just on a tourist visa? Did you get any other kind of visa? Are you just going and you see how it goes?
I'm still kind of in the process of the visa stuff right now. I think I'm gonna go on a work visa. Because the like end goal, right, is to get permanent residence. I want to study there, but if you study there, even on like the visa and stuff, that doesn't count towards because you have to be there for a certain amount of years before you can apply for a permanent residence. If you go there on a school visa, those years that you're in school, so like if you do like a 4 year or something, those 4 years don't count towards that permanent residence. So
Okay.
I would rather go on a work visa and then study while I'm there while I'm working. Does that make sense?
That absolutely makes sense.
Okay.
That totally makes sense.
Okay.
But just to, like, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea how this is going to play out. You're just signing up for the adventure right now, which is so exactly what you should do. That is exactly what you should do. So I would say go for all the visas. Like
Okay.
if you can go for the work visa, whichever one gets to you fastest and most
Mm-hmm.
smoothly and most easily. If it's the student one, if it's the work one. If it's like whichever one comes first is the one to take and just hit
Okay.
the road. Like
Fair enough.
this is this moment in your life where like you only have to gain from doing this. There is nothing to be lost. It only is going to add to the fabric of who you are. Of course it's going to work out, because even if Germany doesn't work out, it's going to tell you where you want to go next. Like, I mean, I remember like I had dreamed through high school of moving to England. I dreamt of moving to London. Like that was I was going to move to England, move to England, move to England. And then I, in college, got an internship at the National Theatre in London. And I went to London and it was great, but it was like incredibly gray and rainy all the time. And like, I was like, I don't know that I could do this. And this is back when London didn't have good food. Like that back then, it wasn't like they didn't have good food back then. Like now there's great food everywhere, but there wasn't. And I would go and visit other countries on weekends. And I was a student. So I would like, we had cheap, URL passes and super cheap flights. And I had always dreamed of going to Paris someday to visit because, of course, I spoke French and I thought it was so cool. I got to Paris and that was when I was like, oh, I have to live in Paris. That's what I have to move to Paris. Oh my God. The whole reason I'm in London right now is to tell me that when I get out of college, I have to move to Paris.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't know that was going to be my reaction. I didn't know that was going to be what would happen. And sure enough, I went back. I finished school in Boston. I saved money for a year. I moved to Paris.
Yeah.
I just picked up and I had people and I had a sort of new serious boyfriend. And like, I had people being like, you're not going anywhere. You're with this guy now. You're starting your career. I'm like, I'm hitting the freaking road and going to Paris. Like that, doing this right now is the greatest thing you could do because it will give you so much confidence once you've had to figure this out, once you've had to navigate these places on your own, even with having a friend there, once you've had to, figure out how to navigate a foreign country, how to navigate a city, how to, take care of yourself in these places. And then you're really just free without any expectation or stories from anyone else to figure out what you're going to do next and where you're interested in next. Like it's a level of freedom that you don't get gifted to you all the time in life. You should, but this is like a jewel of a moment for you. So you must do it. And of course it's all going to work out. Do you have any idea? What are you interested in doing?
So in theory, like what I really want to do is go study over there to be a teacher, like an elementary school, like a first grader kind of age or somewhere like right around there. I really want to be a teacher for kids like that age. I think that'd be really, I just think it'd be so fun. I just want to teach these like sweet little kids. I'm like, let me teach you.
I love it. I love it. And I'm sure that you're just have total confidence that of course it will work. And just like be vibrating English teacher. Like who knows, it might even start with you like moving into a building where there are little kids who live downstairs in the building and the mother like starts giving you money under the table to teach the kid how to speak English. And then you could start a little English group with little children or something. I mean, who knows how this is going to play out for you?
I have a question.
Tell me.
Sorry.
Anything. No, don't be.
So my question is because you mentioned, that you went to England and stuff, then you lived in Paris for a little bit and stuff. Did you ever at any point, like before you moved or something, were you ever like, this is impossible? Like, I can't do this. This is too much. Because that's how I feel. And I think that's a part of why I'm afraid. I'm like, this is too much. Like, it's going to cost too much. Like, I still have to learn German, like at least fairly fluently. Like, I'm like, there's so many, like, I have to move all my stuff over there. I have to move my dog and myself there. Like, I'm so overwhelmed and like, it just feels impossible, but like, I want it so bad.
First, how much can you pare your life down? How little can you bring with you? You're saying you have to go with your dog.
Mhm.
How little stuff can you bring at this point?
So, I initially was going to take more with me. And then I saw the cost of, Ooh, can you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry. I thought it cut out.
Yep.
I saw the cost of moving stuff and I was like, okay, maybe I'll just do like 5 or 10 boxes worth of stuff. I'll just fit as much as I can into there. So pretty much almost everything that I have, I'll sell or donate or, give to friends and family before I leave. I don't want to take a bunch of stuff with me. I don't want to take furniture. I would rather just buy new stuff over there. So not that much stuff.
Great. Okay, good. As little as possible. Bring
Yes.
as little, I mean, and I mean, if there's anything so precious, it's not like you're never coming back to the States ever again. If there are big things that you want to keep, you can put them in storage. You can get
Mhm.
inexpensive storage and store it, or in a friend's garage, or in a sibling's garage, a friend's garage. Like, is there anyone who you could leave bigger things with?
Are we talking like furniture wise, bigger things,
Furniture or whatever. Like,
or
I don't know. Like, if you've got like, you know,
I
a giant coat that you won't necessarily need, but you love and can't get rid of, or a painting. I don't know, anything.
Yeah, there's a few things. I think again, for the most part, I think what I'm gonna take with me is what I really want. And then the rest, I think it's just gonna go. I'm just gonna sell it or donate it or whatever. To me, this is like a fully new beginning because like I've had a rough life so far. I just want to start new.
Start fresh.
So
Definitely start
I
fresh.
think I'll just bring my few like things that I gotta have, like my Mercy statue. I can't leave it. She has to
You
come with
have to
me.
have that. And I mean, and in Germany of all places, of course you have to have it there. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Um, if it was easy, absolutely everyone would do it. But just because you think it's going to be really difficult right this minute doesn't mean it's going to be really difficult. Just keep chipping away at it. You know, it's like you can't eat the elephant in one bite.
Yeah.
And even if it feels like it's going to be this insurmountable thing, if you just decide it's happening, just decide it's happening and every day do 3 things toward it happening. And just envision yourself there. Are you envisioning that you'll live in Berlin?
No, I'll be more West Germany.
Okay. Do you know where? Where's your friend?
Minden. Minden, Germany.
Okay.
It's in like
Okay.
yeah.
So great. This is so exciting. Do you want to travel a little before you set up shop somewhere, or do you want to just get there, set up shop, and then figure it out?
I think I just want to get there and set up first. I think I just want to kind of settle down first and then I'll go and do more stuff.
Okay. Oh, this is so wild. Now, is the town that you're going to is it a city? Is it a town? Is it somewhere where there will be plenty of English speakers? Do you know?
It's more of a town. There's a good amount of English speakers there, so I should be okay for the most part. I'm still learning German, so hopefully by the time I get there, I'll be more fluent. But
I love that you're doing this. I love that you're doing this. You're going to be so grateful when you look back at this moment in your life. You're going to thank yourself. Like your self 15 years from now is going to look back and say, "Oh, Sabine, thank you so much for taking me out, for doing that with me." Because again, no matter what happens, even if you end up deciding to come back to the States at some point, whatever, it will be something that gave you a gift. It will enrich your life.
Yeah.
And the wonderful thing about being in Europe is it's so easy to travel everywhere else. Like if you haven't seen stuff, it's so easy to go see stuff. Like, ah, it makes your whole perspective bigger.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I have a friend in England actually, and he was like, "Oh, well, I'm not that far." Like, I was like, "Oh, I could finally just come and visit you. Like, I could take like a day trip to you. Like, it wouldn't even be that expensive. I mean,
Nope.
to travel over there from the US, it's like $2,000 just for the plane ticket." I'm
Right.
like, I could just drive over there for the day and then go home at the end of the evening.
You could drive, you could take a train, you could, I mean, it's really amazing. It's a
Yeah.
different, it's just a different sense of space that way. And then you also get to see like where else there is and where else interests you. Oh, so exciting. So are there any particular parts of it that feel super insurmountable, or it's the whole task just seems big and scary and foreign and weird?
I think the whole task, honestly.
Trust yourself that you'll know what to do, that you'll know where to go, and that if you don't, you will figure it out. Like, you're not the first person ever to do it. But again, if it was so easy, if it was so simple, everyone would do it.
Yeah.
So it means that you have to be up to the challenge to figure it out. Just keep envisioning it. Just relentlessly see it. And don't focus on what's difficult. Focus on seeing yourself there. Focus on seeing yourself, you know, talking to your friend and being in some town square and having a bratwurst in your hand and doing, whatever when you envision, what do you envision people are doing in the town in Germany? What are they doing when they're
I don't know. I um to me, I think that just like as a whole, not just like the town itself, but like to me, going to Germany is it's like a dream. Like it doesn't feel real to me. Um, because this is again, like this is life changing for me. Like I've had a very rough time, and like this will be life changing for the better for me. So like to me, this is very like cliche, like Europe, like running through a flower of like a field of flowers, and and a dress or something.
I love
Something
that
like
image.
so like romanticize, like, but that's how it feels for me. Like I know that's not the reality of life,
The
but
fact that it makes you feel like that, the fact that it raises your energy like that and it makes you feel like that means you should go toward it. Then that's Sabine, you will always be the person who did this for yourself.
yeah.
Like seriously, you'll always be the one who made this happen for you. No one else made this happen for you. You made this thing happen for you. And so as the challenges come up, list them,
Mhm.
write them down, and then each day pick 3 things you can do toward getting one of the things accomplished. That's it. And then just trust that it's happening because shit's happening. You're going. Just,
Yes, I'm going.
yeah, you're going. You're going. Do you have a date that you want to go? Do you have like a timeline?
I would like to be there like next September 15th, so about a year out. But if I have the money before then, I will leave when I have the money to go. So if I
September
have
15th or
Mhm.
sooner, 1 year or less.
Yes.
This is so perfect and this is so doable. And you just have to decide you're doing it. And it's seriously, and just you have your list every day, 3 things toward making it happen. And the most important thing is that for 5 minutes every day, whether either before you go to bed at night or right when you wake up in the morning, You have to close your eyes and imagine yourself in the dress, running through the field, in the wildflowers, in Germany, having your moment, having your, like, close your eyes and have that and see yourself there. 5 minutes, once a day. That's literally, that's that, because that is you locking it. Like you got to go toward where it feels good. Like that's, I'm very excited for you.
I'm excited too. Thank you.
Really
I'll
excited.
when I get there, I have to,
well, as you're
post
making
in
it
the
happen,
Discord
let
or
us
something.
know. Like when you get the visa, when you get all that, let us know when those things happen. I bet it's going to happen faster than a year. You're giving yourself plenty of time.
I hope so.
You are, definitely. Wait, I want to see what the chat says. Hold on a second. Let's see. What's the chat? Well, thank you, Abe. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Finn is wishing you luck. Good luck. Oh, spooky kitten, so nice. Idyllic, so nice. Hard vacuum. Oh, look at all these voiceover lines. My God, so much. You guys, the Mercy statue. Everyone wants to know about the Mercy statue. Thank Finn. Thank you, sweetheart. Hey, Jax. That's the UK weather for you. Oh, me too, Vex. I hope she has a wonderful time. Oh, MJ. Okay, MJ is talking about a breakup. We'll have to hear about that.
Oh.
Dalvi's letting it. Yup. Oh my gosh. Can you take a car across the ocean? Nice, Star Train. That's so funny.
That'd be much easier.
I know, right? I know. No, honestly, you don't want to. No, you don't want a car. You don't need a car when you're there. That's the thing that's so amazing. When you're in any of these towns in Europe, you really don't need a car.
You know,
It's so
funny.
rare you need one.
It's funny because for a moment I was like a couple weeks ago, I was like, oh my God, I was like, I didn't even think about like, I need to get a car when I go there. And then I was like, no, I don't. I was like,
No.
Europe's so walkable. I don't need a car. That's
You so don't need a car. I mean, that's part of like the amazing thing about it is that's totally not necessary. Like
yeah.
that's something I love about it. It's great. Oh my gosh. Abe, is there something wrong with the TikTok? Do we need to start over? Is it okay?
We can start over.
Did you hear that? The lightning? That was crazy. Yeah, we're having some sort of weird thing. Guys, okay. TikTokers, we're gonna hit reset on the TikTok, okay? Forgive us. Sabine, let us know what happens with your visas, okay?
Will do. Thank you.
Okay, good. Okay. Mwah. Take care. I want to hear what happens. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
Bye.
I'm excited to let you know. Bye.
I can't wait to hear. I can't wait. Oh, wow. God, I'm so jealous. That's so nice. I love that so much. Do I still have my YouTube crew? Oh, good. Okay, I didn't see the picture.
We are back on TikTok.
We're back. We're back in the saddle again. We're back on. Okay, the TikTok is back. We got the gang back. Hello, TikTok. Hello, TikTok. Where are we? Hold on. Do we have it? Wait, I'm trying to find it. Hello, TikTok. This is not great. Wait, oh, and that is not charging. That's another problem. Wow.
All right, the TikTok is.
Are you hearing all of this lightning, guys? We have like thunder and lightning city over here. It is crazy over here. Okay, that I'm gonna unplug.
You don't hear it through the.
This I'm gonna plug in. That is gonna help that. That is better. Hello, everybody on the newly redone TikTok. Where is everybody? Where's everybody? There we are. Hello, guys. Oh, good, you're back. Look who's back. Hello, gang. Thank you, guys. We're doing an Ask Bird Mom Real Talk Advice stream. If anybody is new, but I think that this is the gang who we just lost when we had the problem. I think it might be from the lightning out there. Where is my child? Hold on. Like, oh my God, wait a second. Where is it?
Is he fishing?
Will you please call Mickey? What's going on? Where is he? Okay. He's not. I just saw like more lightning and thunder and was like, is he okay? That was a little scary. Okay. I know. I'm like, where's my child? Hello again. Hello, Turtle Poggers. Hello, Ghosty with Juice. Thank you for loving my hair. Finn, thank you, sweetheart. 1989, Stan. Hello there. Hello, Nathan B. Hello, Amy. Hello, nice to see you. Hi. Hello, Sad. Nathan B likes the live. Thank you. Thank you. Nice to see you. Okay, what is going on? Where is that? What is going on here? Okay. Thunderbolts. It's like thunder, lightning. The way you love me is frightening. You better knock. You love it? I love it too. I agree. Oh, they're dying of the heat, they said in France. I'm sorry. Désolé, chérie. So sorry. Hello, Piotr. Hello, Jace. Hello, Jace. JC. Nice to see you. Hello, Sad. So we are doing an Ask Bird Mom Real Talk Advice stream right now. We just had Sabine on, who is telling us about her big move to Germany that is coming up in a year or less, and about putting it all together and making it happen. Such an invaluable thing to do. God, moving abroad and having that kind of adventure as a young person is like such an invaluable experience. It's just, it's amazing. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. You've been in London for 2 days and it's been hotter than Dalvi. When did you get to London? So I'll tell you about this trip. It's raining in Canada. Paige loves me. Hello, Paige. Shell's friend, Paige. Hello, Scarlett. Hello, Saber. 40 kills. Weather is crazy everywhere right now. And I had a light go out. What is up with this? Rub. Oh my God. Rub! I need a favor. Can you get me a charger like for your computer? Thank you. I have a light that just went out. The lighting is kind of nice with that. You're right, Finn. Pardon? Yes, like an iPad one. You landed on Sunday. Oh, you lucky duck. That is so nice. Rob. I had to call. I know. Rob is my tech support today. I love this. Ness, how was your August? Yeah.
It's very hot and and especially last night, me and Liz were in the rain in a concert on a roof in Pier 17 for 5 hours. It was a lot.
Oh my God, I love it.
It felt great actually because it was cooling, but then it sucked to be in the rain.
But it does, but it's also kind of exciting and thrilling when you're in like a big rain concert like that. There we go.
I was just say that was my first rain concert. I haven't been in the rain yet.
Your first ever?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. That's really special. That's really getting rained out in a concert is really, that's like an event. That's a special thing to have happen. That's very cool.
Yeah. Luckily it didn't thunder because then that's when they cancel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was good.
Yeah, so then it gets, once it starts getting lighting and everything, then it's a little more problematic. So what I was in for most of my trip this summer, I was in the UK. I was in Scotland a ton. And then I was in England, and then I was in Wales. And so obviously, like, even though we got a bunch of sun, which a relative sun, it's never actually really sunny. It rained like crazy. And my first day in Scotland, we went to the Highland Games, which I don't know if you guys know what the Highland Games are. The Highland Games are like this thing that goes on. I think it's throughout the month of August in all different towns in Scotland, where it's like kilts and games and bagpipes and like guys swinging these giant sticks and balls on chains, and it's a scene. I made a video that I have to post of what this was, and in the rain I see all these bagpipers in their kilts, and I'm like, what do these bagpipers do in their kilts with the, and they all had the most fabulous looking raincoat on. They all had on like this two-tiered amazing raincoat. They all, and it was like really, I don't know, it was so chic looking. It was a little bit matrixy, like with the collar and these two tiers to it, and it's called an Inverness raincoat. It's an Inverness coat. And so I got one. I actually got two. I got a red one and I got a classic black one. And so that's been my raincoat for the moment. So I'm all excited. I'm thinking I need to go out and run an errand in the rain after Bird Mom so I could put my Inverness raincoat on and go stay dry in my fabulous raincoat. This is unbelievable. Yeah, because it has this big fabulous hood. It's so good. Bye, Jace Wisdom. Yeah, it was something else. But yeah, we were in incredible places. Hello, Toby Maguire. You're there for work. You have to enjoy yourself. London is fantastic. Oh, you're going to Scotland later in the trip. Scotland was incredible. When we were there, we were in Perth, Fort William, Inverness. We went up to the Isle of Skye. We were in Portree. We'd started in Edinburgh, but we had done Edinburgh last summer, so we didn't spend any time there this time. I love Edinburgh. I was sorry not to get time there. We went to Loch Ness, as Ness knows, because I sent Ness a picture from every bit of Ness, Michigas, from Inverness and Loch Ness. It was crazy. We were in Glasgow, which was fabulous. Glasgow is this very cool city. We stayed in a crazy hotel that was attached to the main train station. So like literally like in some of the rooms, you could open your windows and look into the train station. This very fancy hotel that's like part of the train station. That was wild. Yeah, we loved it. We had a really good time. And then we were in Liverpool, and that's when I got to see Finn. And then we were in Wales, which I'd never been to Wales before. And we went to this wonderful, charming town called Tenby. And we went to this other, okay, there he is. Oh my God, prodigal son returning. Yeah. We went to this wonderful town called Tenby, and we stayed in Cardiff, and we went and saw football matches. We saw the Glasgow Rangers, and we saw, what's the Cardiff team called? The Cardiff team. The what? Is that really what they're called? Or you're making that up? The Cardiff FC Bluebirds. That was really cool. I didn't remember that's what they were called. I'm like, I didn't know. The Cardiff FC Bluebirds. Yeah, it was awesome. Cardiff City Bluebirds. We loved it. Cardiff was awesome. And we saw Swansea. Yeah, it was pretty great. You're going to be near Edinburgh. I loved it. I have pictures galore. I am making videos forever. Hello, Roylie. Hello, Odds Other Account. So nice to see you. Oh, there are two Finns. I thought it was you. Hello, Katie. Bye, Vex. Nice to see you. Oh, we had filtered comments. I didn't see that. Yeah, it was pretty incredible. I'm glad you love Pharmacy. Thank you, guys. It was great. Oh, you've got the two. Of course, you've got two accounts. Our next person who is coming on for Ask Bird Mom today is Owen, who had a work-related question. So does Owen want to jump on and say hi?
Yes, I'm bringing them in.
Okay. Oh, wait, Owen, you're here, but I've got my kid just got in and he was in pouring rain. Hello, and I saw it was torrential.
It's torrential right now.
That's what I saw. Yeah.
Outside for all of 30 seconds.
Wait, can you run?
I was outside for all of 30 seconds and I look like this.
This is 30 seconds worth of being outside.
It's bad
This
out
is
there.
30
Don't go
seconds.
outside. If you live in New York, do not go outside right now.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
I'm in New
Meg.
York.
Don't be.
Yikes. Okay, he's back. Please keep it down, honey pie. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, it's bad in Massachusetts. It is the flying lady. I was like, Nikki, no. I was asking Mother, Bird Mother is good. Bird, right? Soaking wet, Nico True Official. Hurricane New York. Exactly. No, it's crazy over here. No, this is nuts. Okay. Hello, Owen, you're on. I'm sorry for taking a minute there. Hi.
Hey.
It's so nice to see you. How is it going?
Pretty good. I don't see any rain outside. I'm in New York too.
Where in New York are you?
I'm in Long Island.
Where in Long Island?
Massapequa.
We love Massapequa. We talked to a handful of people from Massapequa.
I think we talked once about it.
Oh, you and I talked about it? I know there was somebody else who
Yeah.
I've spoken to who's also in Massapequa.
I think we were talking about Mickey fishing somewhere in the preserve, and then that one pizza place, Leonardo's, I think.
I love that place.
Yeah,
That place is so good. It's
Oh.
excellent. Hey, tell me how you're doing. What is going on?
This is a long story with that place. That place is the place where I work is just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like, it's a fun place to work. It's just really like not fun for us, like the employees. If that
What
makes sense.
kind of place is it?
So it's actually an escape room place.
It's a what place?
Escape room?
Okay, it's an escape room place.
Yeah, it's called Just Escape.
Okay.
And it's like, I love the job. It's the best. I love the people there. But like the owners, there's two owners, they're not, or one of them's nice, one of them's not. The pay is horrible, and yeah, it's just like not a fun place to be. Sometimes you're always on call and it's not paid, and like you're never working your shift. It's not fun.
How long have you been working there now?
So I've been there in like a week I'll be there 4 months.
Okay.
And I know I'm definitely leaving in like November, December, because my
Okay.
mom's opening a business and I'm gonna work there instead.
Okay.
So I just have to stick it out, but it's getting so annoying. Like it's so bad. And I don't have time to deal with that. I have school. I have to deal with other things in my life that I just don't have time to deal with that.
So how many hours a week are you working there?
So usually I should be working around 17. I work Monday. I'm supposed to be working right now, but I'm on call. So, because I knew I wouldn't have to go in. I'm working Monday, Wednesday, Saturdays. Saturday shifts are the longest. They're 8 hours, but the other two are 4.5 hours. So it's 17 hours altogether. And I work maybe 3 of them. It's not fun.
Okay. So is the question, how do we get through these next 2-3 months?
Yeah, it's just like
And why do you have to stay there? Why do you have to stay for the next 2-3 months?
so I just need, like, I know I have other things that can keep me occupied, but I need something else that will keep me occupied. And I know that will do it, but it's just getting annoying. And also, like, I still need a little bit of money to get me through just until like I can get another job. But it's just like it's getting so annoying and it's stressing me out. Especially I just had school start like last week. It's
Yeah.
not they just did. I have a story that I can tell if we're ready, or just whenever, about what they just did a few nights ago. It was a
I know
big
you were concerned about legality.
Yeah,
There.
because I don't think what they were trying to do is legal, or whatever they tried to do. I can tell the story.
What did they put you in a compromising position?
So they actually tried to take my tip that I got from a room because I didn't do something right.
They tried
And
to penalize you for not doing something right by taking your tip?
yeah, and my friend. That's what happens.
Okay, so tell me why, again, you feel like you have to stay here for a couple of months. I know you need to make money.
Yeah.
And I know like that you need to have a job. Are there no other jobs you could potentially interview for or apply for?
So probably there is. I've looked a little, but I'm thinking like if I know I'm gonna have another job by December, I feel like I could probably stick it out just until I
You
can.
know you do. There's already something waiting.
Yeah, my mom's opening a rage room in Farmingdale, and I'm just gonna work there because I'd rather
Okay.
work with my mom and not work for these idiots.
Okay, so it's 17 hours a week for the next couple of months and you're biding your time
Yeah,
until you get out.
basically.
All right. So this actually kind of frees you up to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
If it's at an escape room, how can you treat going to work for all of 17 hours a week? This is not a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like a game. How can you treat it like a game?
So, like, whenever I'm working, it's always fun working. Like, I always know that it's either I could like bring in a room that's doing a room and they could be really nice and it just makes my night so much better. Or I could
Okay.
like a group that like is just rude and then I have to deal with that for the rest of the night. So like I'm just trying to not think about those people, even the people at work, like the owners. I'm just trying to get over them, trying not to let it stress me out. Just trying to focus on what needs to get done, school, other stuff like that.
This job should give you absolutely no stress at all. This should
That's
be
yeah,
a
it
no
should be
stress.
just free job.
But this is on you. This isn't on them. They aren't the one who are creating
Yeah.
stress for you. They might be nice, they might be jerks. They're going to be whatever they're going to be. You're the one who decides whether or not this is going to be stressful because this isn't a
Like
career move. You know you're leaving. You
yeah.
know that they're like jerks. And so your only job is to make this as fun for yourself as
Yeah.
possible because you're leaving.
Yeah.
And to make it as much of a game as possible. So
Yeah.
like, so if they're jerks, if the room full of people are jerks, what like thing can you say or do to entertain yourself? I'm not saying to mess with their time, but I'm saying to entertain, like, can you like say, okay, I'm gonna just start like I'm gonna, decide that I have I'm going to practice my lisping skills when I talk to this group. I'm going to suddenly have, have a, I don't know, a terrible limp and make up a story about the
I've done
car
that.
accident I was in on the way into work today. Like literally like your only job, like everything in this job right now is just an opportunity for you to entertain yourself, whether it's with the cool people you work with, whether it's with a cool group. And if it's with a bad group, even better, because this means that now you get to make up a name and you get to like make up a story about yourself and like you can put on a voice. You can like, so you can.
We actually have a room there. It's like a wizard themed room. And like starting like a month ago, I realized we had a wizard costume in the closet. So I just started wearing that for every room I brought in. And like that's something that's fun because they don't know me. and I just wear the wig. It's so fun.
Yeah. Are there any other costumes? You've got the wizard costume. You got
There is, but like it's ripped. It's we have it's like a magic room, and we have like a hat and a wand, but the actual costume just has a big rip in it because someone like I don't even know. I wasn't there when it happened, but there's still a rip.
get some duct tape and tape it from the inside. You're another costume. Done.
They
Like you
love
don't
it.
even have to know how to sew. Just does literally this is a situation where the only thing you have to do is have a good time until you're done, until you're gone.
Yeah, I try. I try my best. It's such a funky place. I bike there too. It's not even that I can't drive. I have to bike like 2 miles. It's too much for me.
It is a privilege to be able to bike to work. Like
It is.
it is a privilege to work somewhere close enough that you can bike there. So you get to bike there and back. It's only 17 hours a week. There are tons of opportunity for you to have a really good time. The owners are like not exactly the most upstanding, normal, like
Yeah.
well-adjusted people. You know this. Fine. Whatever. You know what? You're leaving them in the dust in a couple of months. So to heck with them. Like it doesn't matter. Again, what can you bring costume things with you? How about every day you go, you find some prop that you have to use?
I probably could find something in my attic that I have. I have so many costumes, it's not even funny. I have maybe 5 in my closet right now and like billions upstairs.
Each day you bring a prop and you force yourself to have 3 opportunities to use or wear said prop, and you have to check it off. There's a challenge that you have to give yourself is the prop. And then you can like give yourself like that you have to take 5 pictures today. I have to take 5 pictures of myself with a patron with their tongue sticking out. I have to like this is grounds for making every day that you have to be there a game.
Yeah.
That I want to hear, do my buddies, does everybody who's in the chat agree with me on this? Is this, I want to see. Yeah, turn your life into a visual novel. Yes, side quest. Oh my God, right? That's exact. It sounds like so much fun, right? Exactly. Hello, Tanzania. Yes, D gets it. Finn gets it. Yeah, thank you so much. Abe, relatable, right? Winton, yes, it is me. Hello, Wizard Owen. Make them pity you. Good. Oh, Finn, that was very good
I'm
advice.
actually
Yes,
Merlin
make
when I
them
dress
pity.
up.
Yeah, absolutely. You can make up some story about the hardships of your life. Like when they say something really terrible, some group is a jerk.
I've tried to even find a voice to do. It's so hard. I don't even know like what wizard to speak. I have the name. I'm Merlin because like everybody knows Merlin, but I don't know how to speak like a wizard. I wasn't born.
Do a bad job. Do a really bad job.
I brought a room in once and I sounded like Kermit. That was funny. I do. People say I do a pretty good Kermit impression.
Let's hear it. Let's hear the Kermit.
Okay, hold on. Hi there, Kermit the Frog here.
That could be Merlin. Sure, why not? Just do
Merlin,
it. Why not? Do it.
Yeah. some groups appreciate it. Some groups don't. It's just like, why? Why are you mad coming to an escape room when your game master's just like a wizard?
It is so not your problem that they have a problem. Like, this is not like all that should just fall off of you like water off an Inverness raincoat. It
all falls off me when I get home, turn on Overwatch, play games. That's what's stressing me in life.
This is all about you having fun. I remember when I first figured this out, when like with stupid stupid jobs where the only thing I had to do was entertain myself, and I could like make up a name, make up a backstory. If they did something I didn't like, I could like make up some whole like thing about what they said. Like this is room for you to get crazy with yourself.
I was so excited to get this job too. Like I had a birthday party here a few years ago, and I met like my now best friend that works there still. And I'm like, hey, I really want to work here. Can I work here? And they're like, try again in a few months. I tried. I was like, I'm so excited to work here. Like 2 months later, I'm like, I don't want to work here.
They say never meet your heroes, right?
Yeah.
There's a reason.
That's really how it is.
Yeah. Yeah. This is why. Oh, what a nuisance. Meanwhile, you get to work with your best friend. You're still with your best friend when you're there.
See, I wish I could work with her, but they never make us work the same shifts because they know that we're a little reckless when we're put together.
You need to pull him into whatever the game is that you create for yourself. Like whatever the challenge is, you're like, okay, I hid the fake mustache somewhere. You have to send me a picture of you wearing the fake mustache in your 3 of the like, and just get that going. Like,
Yeah.
this is a valuable life lesson for you. This is something that is very important to know how to do in life.
And I'm treated like a king there by the other employees. I'm the youngest employee there, and I passed like all my tests for the rooms in like a week. So like everyone praised me, and I've made kind of a reputation there, and everyone's like trying to leave. Like they're trying to leave too. There's so many people there that hate that job. They have overstaff. It's too much.
This is so great because if you have a whole staff of disgruntled, unhappy worker, everybody's going to be up for whatever game you set up now for everybody to play. Like you got a room full of willing game participants now. So have fun. Like make this fun. There's too much room for fun here.
Yeah. I tried to, and then like I was doing a really fun thing with my friend. We were running a birthday party together, and we were having fun with the kids. We were playing games, and then we left like 2 pizza boxes in the kitchen, and they got like really mad at us, and they were like, give us some of your tips so we can give it to the people who cleaned up your mess. I'm like, no. I'm just having fun at my job. Sorry I didn't take out 2 pizza boxes. I'm not giving you my tip.
No.
Like that's not something you do to your workers.
No, you don't owe them that. No. Why don't you look up whatever the law is about taking people's tips?
My brother's friend is a lawyer, and I texted him. I'm like, is this allowed? And he's like, I really don't know. It depends on if you like signed a contract. I'm like, I don't think I did. I might have to like go deeper into this. Because it's just not right. You don't do that.
Honestly, this is not worth fighting City Hall on this job at all.
Honestly,
no.
I'll write a bad review on people when I'm done. You
can write them a bad review. You can get all your friends to write bad reviews. You can corral as many people as you want to wreak havoc. Again, and I'll say it like the only thing for you to do is treat it like it's like some like 80s slapstick movie where you run roughshod over the company with the jerko boss. Like that's it.
Like Footloose. That's the one movie I know from.
That's a little more dramatic. I'm thinking of like Meatballs or like whatever. I'm thinking like
overthrew the Reverend.
Yeah. Like think silly. Think
Yeah.
silly here.
They took so much off from my summer, like time from my summer. It's crazy. I did not do as much as I wanted to.
You know, it's how I find myself this year, I am like the palest, puffiest, like this has been the weird summer for me too. So I hear you. I did
Yeah.
great things, but I'm like where is a beach? Like there's no beach. There was
I
no
went
sun.
to
There's no
I went to St. Thomas in down there. Yeah.
That's
That was
beautiful.
yeah, that was for a week. Um that's kind of it. I didn't really do. I went upstate for a weekend.
That's great.
My brother got engaged there. That was fun.
That's
That
nice.
was really it. 'Cause I was
Congrats.
working. Thank you. Yeah. I would could have gone to Scotland if I really wanted to, but not happening anymore.
Another summer. Another summer. You can put away your money from all of your game running
Yeah.
from this time till next summer. That
Yeah.
sounds good. My Owen, I know you got this. This is like this is one of those tasks. This is an excellent task. I remember being 22 and having a friend's father tell me to do this with a job about making it all a game. And it was like the greatest advice. Like suddenly I like had a spring in my step going to work. It had been such drudgery and I took it all so seriously. And then once I realized like, oh, this wasn't my career, my only job was to have a good time. I'm like, oh, I could do that. And then like somehow it all just the time flew. It was over before I knew it. I had a really good time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I laughed. There were days I was like sad not to go because I knew I could mess around and like
yeah. I'm gonna try to do that more now because I can mess around there. I know what to do.
more impressions.
Yeah.
Work on impressions.
Maybe I'll get a few Overwatch impressions there.
Use Overwatch voices for this. Perfect.
Gotta practice those in the shower.
Do it. Do it and go get more joke props.
Yeah.
Get like, you know, rubber snakes and fake duty piles and just you gotta all those things. Okay. Owen, I'm sending you a hug and a kiss. I hope I run into you.
Yeah, come to Leonard house.
I know. We got to go get some trout by you. That sounds great.
Yeah, the preserve right next to me.
I love that you're right there.
I know, yeah. It's that place is right next to it too, where I work.
No, I love it there.
Go do a room. Maybe I can be your game master.
Okay, I'll keep you posted.
Do it before
Take care. Let me know how it goes.
I will. Thank you.
Bye, hon. You got it. Of course.
Bye.
Bye. Wait, hold on. This is so nice. This is so nice. Guys, you're lovely. Wait, there was another question that somebody had asked that I had wanted to ask about. Right, guys, that's what I also did on bad dates. When I would go on a terrible date with someone, if there was like some, real jerko that I found myself, and it wasn't like a leave, like, because you just wanted to be polite, but you just had to like suffer through them being boring or something. Yeah, I would just make stuff up, see what would happen, see how they'd react. Like I've always said, like, there's no such thing as a bad date. It's either a great date or a great story. That's totally what the case was like. Okay, wait, this sky is so weird. The light is out again. This is so strange. Let me see what's going on. MJ, I'm sorry about your breakup. I'm sorry you cut the tie. I hope that it's for the best. It's always for the best. Because even if you're meant to be together, you'll get back together. And if you're not, then good. Sei gesund. Gotta do it. Do you know what I mean? Who is the person? Oh, you just moved into your apartment. So much walking. Today was barely the first day. Oh, I know from that. Where is the Where is, God, there was somebody who asked me a question and I don't remember what it was, but I know it was something that made me want to tell you. It was a thank you. You met Lucy at London Con. Ah, I love it. I was only in London for a hot minute this time. I go to London pretty regularly. I think that I'm going to end up doing a London Con sooner than later because you know that GTA Hamlet project that I work on. There's lots of energy going on with that, and there's a film about it, and so I think there's stuff that's going to be coming with that. Yeah, thank you, Abe. Thank you for letting them know. What was, yeah, and definitely, guys, if you want to be on a future Ask Bird Mom and have a question you want to ask for us to talk through either in person, on camera, or in voice, or in writing, please just join the Discord and DM Pro Ness, and Ness will make sure to get you on. And Abe is letting everyone know where the Discord is. Thank you guys for letting us know. Abe, how is your new place? How is your summer?
One moment while I unmute myself on the sound thing. Testing. Oh,
testing. I'm looking what everybody's saying in the TikTok.
yes, I think they should be able to hear me now. Oh, that
Oh,
thunder is
Shell
coming
got
over
into
to
the
me
best
now.
relationship. Thank you, Azerbaijan. Oh my gosh, love from Azerbaijan. Thank you, Kid Charlene.
So my summer has been fun. I moved to Brooklyn, so now I'm here. But the past about a week ago, I went to Dragon Con. That was very fun. It was my first time going to Atlanta for Dragon Con, and
Nice.
highly recommend if you're in the area. It's kind of one of the best cons I've been in a long time, and so that's a high praise because I've been to a lot of cons around the country and around the world, technically, if you count the one I went to in Japan the one time.
That definitely counts.
Yeah, it was a pretty small one though. So, but yeah, I've been having fun. My cat got sick and now he's okay. So,
Good. Thank God.
yeah. In fact, he's so okay that he's knocking over stuff next to me right now. So, as he does.
Delvy wants you to post Dragon Con pics.
Oh yeah,
So they
totally.
can
I can
see.
throw in some, especially cosplay related stuff. If you like cosplay, I'll post it in there.
Finn is asking if they can just send in a question. Yes, Finn, if you've got a write-in, you can send in a write-in through the Discord to ProNest, and just I'll read it out and go through it. Or you could send it. I often get write-ins sent to me directly on Instagram. So you can DM me on Instagram if you've got a write-in. Also, that's another good option. So both options are good. I had wanted to say, that's right. I was talking about making time for people who you care about and who you love, and making sure to make time, and how that sort of tied into all of my lessons this summer, and about not making time if it's not someone that you, or not a situation that you feel like you're really, I don't know, sharing light or sharing joy, but definitely doing it when it matters and if it's for you and if it counts. To bookend the start of the trip to the end of the trip, at the very end of the trip, I found out that my ex-boyfriend's mother, and this was my longtime ex-boyfriend, we were together a long time, his mother was a famous playwright, and I loved her. She and I were very tight, and she made a huge impression on me. And she was amazing. She was someone who really had a hand in forming who I became in my life, and how I chose to be, and how I chose to run my family. And she was just amazing. And I had meant for ages to go see her, to go hang out with her. When I first broke up with her son, it was very awkward. We didn't get to hang out, and I loved her. And I was so sad to not see her, because she was really, I think I was as sad to break up with her as I was to break up with her son, which is a weird thing to say, but was true. And I don't know that that's true, but it was close. I was really devastated to have to break up with her too. And years later, I ran into her and saw her, and we said that we would get together and that we would see each other. And then we didn't. And this past year, a bunch of times I thought to myself, I really need to go see her. I gotta go see her. I told several people, I'm like, oh my God, I really have to go see her. She's moved. I have to see her where she is. I thought of her when I was going on certain trips that I knew she would love. And then I found out that she passed away like while I was away on my trip. And I never went. And like, here I was, I'd started this trip visiting one person who I didn't need to see. And then I didn't see the person who I really did need to see. So choose your mentors and choose the people that you value and choose who you put energy into, and make sure to put energy in the places that you love, for the people that you love, for them and for you. You know, those were my 2 cents on that. Let me see. Hold on. Yes, it is me. Hello, Finn. I know. I was so sorry that happened too. I know. And I loved her. Nerdy, thank you. I loved her. She was so incredible. She was incredible. And I was so sad about it. But like, I felt like it bookended the lesson. It was like, oh, look, you're spending your time on this, but you didn't spend your time on this. Like, what was that about? And it sort of set my priorities straight about remembering where to put your energy and where to be present and where to make sure you put your time. You know, I love being with you guys. I love getting to talk to you guys. I love talking to these guys inside. My soaking wet son I'm going to have to talk to after this last one. Hold on. Nathan, thank you for the number 2 gifter badge. Opinions on Pharah. I love Pharah, Sophie. What can I tell you? She's the greatest. Oh, hey, Georgie. Thank you. Oh, dear Valeria. That's so nice. Bryson, happy birthday. I hope you have a great one. We got to talk about AI. We got to talk about the strike. We got to talk about all of these things. Hello, Kiriko. Oh my God.
We gotta talk about your necklace too, by the way.
We talk about my absolutely amazing necklace that was a present from my friends Penny and Sam, who I know who are like dear beloved friends and are the people who I did the GTA Shakespeare thing with, the Rustic Mascara project. So they had this made for me, and it's by a jewelry designer who I love so much, called Tatty Divine, and they're in London. I've known them for years and years. They're great. They're so good. Oh wait, I don't know what that is. I'll have to take a look. Surprised we're on a cast main. Thank you. It is so cool, right? I know. I'm not sure how Mercy's 39 and Pharah's 35. This is a great question. I'm not quite sure. How funny is it that they announced Pharah's birthday and it's Lucy's birthday and Chloe's birthday? So both Mercy and Widowmaker's VAs are born on Pharah's birthday. I thought that was great. I love that. Thank you, Bryson. That's so nice. Okay, we got one more write-in, honey pies. Hold on. Let me pull it up. So I have it in a picture. Was I smart enough to do that? 1 second. That's not it. I got it. Okay, good. Why is Kiriko so much younger? I don't know. That's a good question. Mercy's VA is wonderful. I love her dearly. She has a new show right now and she's in Europe, guys. If you guys are in Europe, she's going to be doing it in Paris soon. I know Les is going. That's Les and Stash are going. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Thank you. I love the Bird Mom pendant. It's so good. I love what it looks like. You used to make Pharah, but sadly not sadly, Shell. I forgive. That's great. Of course. You got very good taste. Echo is amazing. Love. Hello, Leanne. All right. So we have a write-in, and here we go. Hi, Jen. I hope you're doing okay. I was wondering if you had any tips on keeping oneself optimistic, as well as some more advice on self-love. For a while now, even after reading the book, Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It, which is a book that I told you guys all to read. Put it in the, if you guys, Ness and Abe, stick it in the link. This book is so incredible. It's very, very short, very easy to read, very good tools. It's excellent. So wait, for a while now, even after reading the book, Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It, I still find myself relapsing into the pessimistic headspace of not being enough for the people I care about, as well as relapsing in the mind of self-loathing. I've been losing my grasp on optimism lately because I find myself wondering if I have to rewire my personality to make others happy, as well as events in my life causing me to lose a sense of purpose. So in summary, what I'm asking is, what is some advice you could give to someone who's losing their hope and optimism for the future? So my first thing I have to say is, I'm so sorry you're in this place right now. I hate being in this place. This place sucks. This place is that it like, so I'm sorry that you're in this place right now. I know how much it hurts and I know how uncomfortable it is. So I'm sorry that you're there. And then for the answers to all the rest of the questions, my first thought is, the most important, simplest thing that you can do is just get into a practice of taking excellent care of yourself. That is literally the number one thing to do when you're in a place that feels so dark and feels so bleak. The minute you start valuing yourself, the minute you start taking really loving care of yourself, it just disempowers your ability to hate on yourself so much. And I say this from experience. I say this knowing what it's like to have the monkey mind of like, oh my God, what am I doing? What do I look like? Blah, 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 blah. And having that habit, because once you've wired yourself, or you've been wired to be doing that to yourself, and once you go into a spiral where you aren't taking care of yourself, and that can mean how you're eating, how you're drinking, how you're feeding, how you're moving your body, how you, the words you're saying to yourself, the way you're interpreting the situations you're in, the way you're handling all of it. Like, when you're in that head, it's very easy to just perpetuate that head. No, I started a new trick myself. I just started this week. So I was telling you that I had this rough summer and I came out of it, and then I came home and got sick and had this opportunity to just sort of decompress and feed myself chicken soup and sleep a lot and rest and regroup and think about what I'm doing and what I'm about. And I was laying in bed and I was saying like, oh, but you really aren't good enough. You didn't do this. Or look what you look like. Or, oh my God, look at, you haven't done this and you haven't taken care of this. And you know that you really, and I started to feel all of these feelings of shame that were generated by this little running story I was telling myself. And it's like I did like a thought intercept. I just said, stop. I just stopped. And I imagined myself, my adult self, picking up my toddler self and hoisting my toddler self up, like on my shoulder. And so it was grown up me holding this toddler me, who's like all upset and feels all terrible and feels all. And I just like stroked little me's hair. And I was like, okay, you're okay. You're okay. And I've got you. And I'm not going anywhere. And I love you. And you're going to be okay. I know you feel sad. I know you feel upset, but I've got you. You're safe. You're okay. All right. Now, how do we fix this? What are some things we could do? And I literally, like, adult talked myself through this situation of how to handle this. And what I did was I parented myself. Like, I parented like the sad, wounded, upset me. And that image stuck with me so strongly. And since I did it, and it literally just, I was laying there and it just came to me and it visioned it and I did it. And I've been doing it all week. Anytime I find myself in like a thought that I do the intercept, I literally envision a hoist. And then I say, okay, I know you feel bad. I comfort myself, but I'm not talking to toddler me like that. I'm not going to speak to my baby self like that. Comfort myself, tell myself that I'm safe and that I'm loved. And how do we fix this? This is how we go forward from this. These are the things we can do right now to move that piece. I can't tell you how good a tool this has been. I feel I've felt such an energy lift and shift. I feel like it's part of why I shook COVID as fast as I did. I feel like, I don't know. So all of this to say, I think all of us can go into shame spirals, and all of us have habit brains of telling ourselves that we're bad, or spinning things to make it that we're bad, or we're handling the situation badly. But recognize that it's you, and it's what you are saying to you, and it's what you are allowing yourself to say to you. And the only one who can stop that, and who can choose to parent yourself and be kind to yourself and be loving to yourself and change that trajectory, is you. I'm sending you so much love, and I wish that I was there to give you a monster hug. I wish I was there to just squeeze you up and tell you that you're okay and that you're good and that it is not unbreakable. It is not a situation that can't be surmounted. This is surmountable. There are ways out. You are just in it right now, and you just need to be out of it and holding yourself and being the adult in the situation to take care of you. I'm sending you so much love. Let me see who's here. I want to hear what people are saying. Hi, Local P, thank you. It is so hard though, Dia. It is so hard. Oh, Finn, rest and soup. Sophie, thank you. Bryson, thank you. It's true. Love yourself like your life depends on it. It's true. It's the greatest book, Nerdy. Nekochu, I hate, it is. Right? It's nerdy. It's a very different perspective. I know. I had never done that before. Like, I knew about needing to be the parent and be there for myself. I knew about needing to be the adult in my life, and about, don't tell yourself bad things. Say good things to yourself. Say, no, but literally, like, when you're feeling that shame and that sadness and that worthlessness, that's you being this little scared, upset, and that's when to just hold yourself and know that you are there for yourself. And just knowing that you're there for yourself and that you can hold yourself and take care of yourself in these situations, it makes you feel really good about who you are, because you're the person taking care of sad you. That is something that builds self-trust. Just that act alone. It builds self-confidence. It builds self-trust. It builds self-love. And then once you're in that habit, choosing little things to do to stay in integrity with yourself. Choosing, like, I'm drinking 5 glasses of water today. I don't know. It could be something silly, and doing it. I'm cleaning out that drawer today and doing it. Like right now, I have this table full of egg cups that I got in England. I'm doing a video, you'll see them. I have all these unbelievable egg cups. I need to pack them up and put them away until I'm ready to display them. And we have a hook that fell. I need to fix that. These are 2 things that I keep on saying for the last 2 days I'm going to do. I have to do them today. I just have to get them done today. This looks like the rain has let up. I need a walk. I need like a walk today. So those little things are just ways to stay in integrity with yourself and stay clear with yourself. It's those little tiny steps that turn things around. I know how hard it can be. I know you can do this though, because everyone can do it. And again, everyone has that impulse to beat themselves up. And it's just a matter of how you handle it and what you do with it and how you choose to take care of yourself. Oh, I'm sending you so much love. Great. I like you too. Demoni, love you too. Full mean, hello there. Oh, local peeve. It does. It fixed so much. Oh, I'm sending you such a big hug. Oh, Lux, thank you. Yeah, Lucifer, it's a wonderful book. It's so good. Yeah, I really did need it. You know what? Sometimes it's easier to be horrible to yourself because you're just used to it. It's just a habit. But you know what? You break a habit, you start a new habit. Once you build a new habit and you lock that in, that's the habit. And then the habit can be like that. I don't do that. I don't do that. Like as soon as the negative thing comes up, you go squash it. You're like, nope, I don't do that. Oh, nerdy, thank you. Oh, Nakuchu, I'm glad that it helped. I'm glad that that helped. Oh, Finn, to say hello, motivate you as Pharah. Oh, Finn, you're so sweet. Finn, you have got this. Go love yourself like your life depends on it, all right? Go give yourself a big squeeze and take care of your small self. All right, my loves. Okay, my iPad is going to die out. It is 7. I'm going to get out of here. I am doing another Ask Bird Mom in a week, next Monday at 5 p.m. EST, 10 p.m. GMT. So if you have anything that you would like to talk about or write in about or talk just in voice only about on Ask Bird Mom, go join the Discord. Join the Discord, and DM Pro Ness and get your question in. So then that way I can talk to you about whatever is going on. Here's to a great week, guys. You know, we've got Rosh Hashanah, we've got Jewish New Year on Friday and Friday night to Sunday. So Monday, I'll tell you all about Jewish New Year. But that's going to be fun. It'll be great. So happy and sweet New Year to all of us. May we all be written in the book of life. I am sending you all the love. Mwah. Happy New Year. Abe and Ness, thank you so much. It is so good to be back. I really missed everyone. I'm happy to be back in the bird chair. Miss you guys. Love you guys. Thank you. Sending it all out there. Abe and Ness, are you good?
Join the Discord.
Yep.
Okie doke. Mwah.
All right.
I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
See you in a week. Bye, guys. Take care.